I don't have real scientific proof of this, but just from my own experiences and what I'm going to show you here, I feel like reading the lie is an art and can be something that everyone needs to learn to do better. Let's take this flop shot, for example. I'm going to hit one from the rough and one from the fairway. And of course, I probably want you to putt this or chip this. Let's just say, for argument's sake, we need to flop it. But from the rough, when the ball is sitting on a perch, like on a tee, and the grass underneath it is easily kind of slung through with your golf club, I feel like when you hit a flop shot, the ball kind of hits the club, and the club kind of gets thrown down deeper. It kind of like it hits and then kind of gets ricocheted down deeper, not into the turf, but just kind of below the ball, and it takes away some of the compression or like force on the ball to create distance. So you'll need way more speed, well, not way more speed on a shot that's kind of fluffy sitting high versus one that's hitting right off the turf. And firmer turf, of course, this can be even more apparent. But when you hit one off the turf, I feel like the ball kind of gets snuck in between the club gets in between the club and the ball. The club gets in between the ball and the turf, and the club can almost jump into the ball more, especially if you hit it fat. But let's just say if you hit ball and turf at the same time, the club's not going down. It's going to be exactly where it is, and the ball has more ball speed coming off on a tight line. So here's nice. It's nice and teed up. Really short flop shot. Take a big swing, and with big swings, hopefully you can see that in the screen. It just goes nowhere. I've got a lob wedge. It's laid flat. Okay. And it just slides right underneath the ball, hitting it solid, and then it kind of absorbs the ball somehow. Like, I do that as a mistake. It's short when it's teed up like that. I rarely hit it short from a tight line. I'm going to swing a little easier here. A little bit farther with less speed, right? So small flop shot, fairly good ones. Here's the big one, big swing again with the teed up high. So I think it's a real thing. So read your lie. There's more to it than this too. Sometimes the grass is laying into the ball, like grain on a green. Hitting flop shots with that, if you hit any kind of grass first, which usually happens in the rough, it eats the club like crazy. You need even more speed. So read the lie.